Yo, what's going on guys, it's Cynical and welcome back to another Kingdom Hearts video. Today for you guys, we've got some stuff to talk about. We're going to be talking about the info drop for Kingdom Hearts Dark Road that happened a couple of days ago. Talking about the gameplay reveal. There hasn't been a trailer or anything, but of course last month it was confirmed to us that after sort of mid-Feb, there was going to be an info drop that kind of gave us further information towards exactly what kind of Dark Road is. Now, just for the people that have been sort of kept out of the loop, don't really know what Dark Road is, it is a new Kingdom Hearts title that is focused around Xehanort's origin story. That's really the only information we had when it was first revealed last month, but now finally, we do have an idea as to kind of how this game is going to play. I know a lot of us were coming up with some really creative ideas. It could be like a chess-based game. It could be more action RPG than, say, obviously Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. It could be this, could be that, a kart racer, who fucking knows. So I think that was the number one thing that people were most intrigued about, because this is a Kingdom Hearts mobile title, just like Union Cross. Is it going to play like Union Cross in similar fashion, or is it going to be completely different? Now, I will talk about my opinions, because I do have some things that I definitely do want to say about this. But let's just go over all of the official information first and foremostly. So, Kingdom Hearts Dark Road is going to be a brand new Kingdom Hearts game. That much is for sure. However, it is going to be attached to that of Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. Essentially, when it comes out, Kingdom Hearts Union Cross is going to change into Kingdom Hearts Union Cross Dark Road. Dark Road will be accessible via the Union Cross main menu, and this is exactly what the game looks like. It is in the same essence as Kingdom Hearts Union Cross in the sense of the visual style and the way that the game is represented. You can see the sort of 2D graphics and all that are exactly the same as Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. Of course, this is more solely focused on Xehanort, so of course this will be going through Xehanort's complete origin story during his time of training towards the Keyblade, and of course becoming a Keyblade Master, going to various different worlds, and fighting alongside that of Ericus. Now, in my initial video talking about Dark Road, I said that, you know, even if the game looks like Union Cross, which I was kind of expecting, seeing as this is coming from the same team as the Union Cross team, that is totally fine. The number one thing here is that it actually ends up playing different. We don't have too much information on the actual gameplay side of things, really, aside from this one screenshot. That clearly does tell us that this is different from that of Union Cross. So in the sense of the gameplay, it is not 100% the same. Though you can tell straight off the bat, it is Union Cross in essence, but not 100%. The gameplay is a bit different. Rather than using medals, Dark Road uses cards. And this is actually kind of like a cool little nice callback to that of Kingdom Hearts Key. Kingdom Hearts Key, the PC browser game back in 2013, actually utilized a card-based system. And then of course when Unchained Key came out, it switched from cards to that of medals. So for Dark Road, it's going back to the whole card thing, though again, this gameplay is different from that of both Unchained Key, Union Cross, and of course the original Key. The way that the official Kingdom Hearts blog post describes the gameplay being is exhilarating high-speed battles that depend on reflexes. Now, when I'm seeing cards and a description like exhilarating high-speed battles that depend on reflexes, I instantly think of Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance's Flick Rush. That was a card-based mini-game thing that you could enter in Traverse Town that would use your Dream Eaters. And depending on what kind of Dream Eaters you had, that would change what sort of attack cards and support cards and defense cards you would have in your deck. Flick Rush was all dependent on card values, and you could draw, like, I believe, like 3 cards out at one time to increase your card value, and if you had a higher value than your opponent, then you would utilize your attack, just in similar fashion to that of course, Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, another card-based Kingdom Hearts game that relied on card values. The whole idea of it is to have a higher value than your opponent in order to utilize your attack against them. So really, when you think about it, Kingdom Hearts is no stranger when it comes to card-based mechanics, though when I'm looking at this, it doesn't exactly look like it's in the similar fashion in the sense of you're having to go for the highest card value, as I'm not seeing any sort of numbers around the cards whatsoever. So again, we still don't really know too much about the overall gameplay of Dark Road, though what I will say is it to me personally, looks a little bit more enjoyable than that of Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, as it does say that it's based on reflexes. It looks like you're gonna have to be like really onto it when it comes to the battles. It also looks like we've got a sort of ATB bar system to the left as well. You guys will notice that in the screenshot. It's currently what looks like Ericus's turn, then after Ericus, Xehanort has 2 turns, then Ericus has a turn, and then the enemy has a turn. This kind of reminds me of the like ATB bar system from World of Final Fantasy and a few other Final Fantasy games. So from that alone, you can tell that the gameplay is most certainly different from that of course, Union Cross. And I think that's the #1 good thing. Though I know currently, as of right now, a lot of people are highly disappointed with the reveal of the gameplay towards Dark Road, as I know expectations were set to a certain level, and I did say from day one, do not raise your expectations to a high degree. This is another mobile adaptation for Kingdom Hearts. Don't expect like a huge 3D blowing fucking Kingdom Hearts title. Crazy visuals with full-on action RPG, though I of course wanted that. Wasn't exactly expecting that to come out for Dark Road. However though, what I will say is, the way that Square Enix sort of went about advertising this new project was a little bit sus, and I kind of had a feeling that if they straight away from the get-go of announcing this new title, showed it off as being very close and similar to that of Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, I know instantly that would have turned a lot of people off, just like I know now with the reveal of how the game looks and the way that the game is going to play. I know instantly a lot of people are like, right, I'm closing this book, I simply don't give a single turkey. But the way in which they advertised this was kind of like, alright, at first they made a brand new Twitter account, they're like, this is a brand new project, yada yada yada, it's going to be focusing around young Xehanort, his origin. There is also going to be a Guess the Name campaign, which obviously tells us even furthermore that this is a new standalone Kingdom Hearts title, although of course knowing from day one that it was a mobile adaptation, it is going to be entirely new. Even the description on the official website mentioned that it was a new experience for the Kingdom Hearts series. And although of course the announcement and sort of countdown of which to the reveal of this project was stemmed through the Union Cross Twitter account, all things kind of pointed towards this being just something really completely different, but in essence it is kind of the same, even though the actual gameplay system is different. So I can understand why a lot of people are just sort of like, yeah, towards this, like, really, like, duh, what? Sting ding da! Because I know that there was a large majority of us expecting that, yeah, it's probably gonna be something like Union Cross, but then there were a lot of people that thought, no way, definitely not, like this has got to be something completely different. So I think really what threw so many people off about this was just the misleading advertisement towards Project Xehanort, with having a separate Twitter account for which the description saying that it was a totally new experience for Kingdom Hearts, though of course it does have a different gameplay style. It is very close in essence to that of UX, and the fact that there was even its own website as well to promote the whole thing, it just kind of led a lot of people to believe that this was really going to be something totally different. I kind of do wish that they kept all of the promotion and reveals and stuff solely on the Kingdom Hearts Union Cross Twitter account, as of course Union Cross will soon be becoming Kingdom Hearts Union Cross Dark Road. Again, these are still two separate things, it's just that Dark Road is contained within Union Cross. You will access Dark Road from the main menu of Union Cross. When you go to it, you will either select play or you'll select Dark Road to go into Dark Road. But in essence, if you get what I mean, they are kind of a little bit the same to a degree, just looking at them. So yeah, the advertising of which was certainly misleading. And the one thing I do wish is the comment that actually Tetsuya Nomura made in a news blog post that came out for Kingdom Hearts Union Cross back in September of last year. I'll bring it up on screen right now. He did actually mention the Union Cross staff ended up coming up to him with an idea, saying that essentially the game is going to change at some point. His hint towards this that he gave us publicly was double feature. Now, this is exactly what he was meaning by double feature. Kingdom Hearts Union Cross is now known as a double feature when, of course, Dark Road releases, featuring two games, Union Cross and Dark Road. So I wish that comment towards the game being a double feature was made a little bit more obvious, especially within the initial advertising of which. This is something that easily the Kingdom Hearts Union Cross Twitter account could have actually publicly splurted out in amongst the initial announcement of Kingdom Hearts Dark Road. Again, I just wish that initially with the reveal of this game, it was all done through just the Kingdom Hearts Union Cross Twitter. The Union Cross Twitter then changes into Kingdom Hearts Union Cross Dark Road. Mention that this is going to be an add-on to that of the Union Cross app, with it containing a brand new gameplay experience, but in essence it still kind of looks and feels like Union Cross. Although I know that would have initially turned off a lot of people and driven a lot of people away, that is a better sort of position to be in than having a lot of angry people hyping themselves up initially and then seeing the reveal of what this game looks like and getting an idea of the gameplay and being disappointed in the end result. There is just a few different things they could have done with the advertising and first announcement of this project. However, though, what I will say is I am going to remain optimistic towards this. With all that being said, though I have been rubbed a little bit the wrong way with the advertising side of things, I'm definitely going to play this. At the end of the day, this is more Kingdom Hearts. It's clearly not playing like Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. It looks a little bit more engaging, which is super cool. Again, the gameplay relies on fast reflexes. While I don't think it's going to feel like Chain of Memories and the sort of Dream Drop Distance Flick Rush, as it doesn't really look like there are card values there, it does certainly look a lot more involving than, of course, Union Cross. And the most exciting thing about this too is this is focused solely on one character and the other characters that surround him. That person being, of course, Xehanort, the main antagonist for the first saga of Kingdom Hearts. So that's really cool as well. I think the lore is going to be a little bit more interesting and hopefully will be more ongoing and more frequent than that of Union Cross. Though we've got some very interesting stuff that happens in Union Cross, it's very slow. So my one hope with this is that in the sense of story updates, as I assume this will be getting constantly updated, I do hope these updates come out at a much faster pace than that of Union Cross. Also, the other thing, talking about the rate in which updates come out, I do hope that the Japanese and global version are at the same, in the sense of that the updates release for both versions at the exact same time, meaning that, you know, Japan aren't like 2 months ahead, then the English audience immediately gets spoiled because they see all the Japanese stuff. It's just a system that I've never really understood, and I don't understand why Square Enix have never caught up the global version to that of Japan, so that they receive all the new story content at the exact same time. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. And at this point, Square Enix could totally do it. I just kind of feel as if they are kind of stuck in their old ways of giving Japan a lot of the stuff first, and then global is kind of an afterthought. I think that mentality certainly needs to change for Dark Road. A couple of takeaways from this though is that first things first, there is going to be a link campaign between Union Cross and Dark Road where essentially the more sort of medals and stuff you have currently collected within Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, you'll be awarded these points for Kingdom Hearts Dark Road, and you can spend these points in-game to receive a bunch of cards. Now, this will only count for accounts created before the release of Kingdom Hearts Dark Road, meaning as of right now, if you already have a Kingdom Hearts Union Cross account, you've got a bunch of medals. When Dark Road releases, you'll receive a bunch of points to then spend in probably like the card shop or whatever to receive a bunch of cards. If you haven't played Union Cross, be sure to make an account right now, play a little bit, collect some medals so that when Dark Road comes out, you'll have some medals collected in your medal album and you'll receive a bunch of points to spend in Dark Road. Other than that though, we don't really know how we're going to be able to obtain these cards. It'll probably work in a similar fashion to Union Cross where there's going to be some kind of premium currency. We know there's going to be in-app purchases for this. So yeah, there'll be a premium currency and you're most likely going to be able to spend that premium currency on like different card packs. There'll be probably different banners each week, just like Union Cross. And those different banners will give you a bunch of newer, stronger cards that will constantly keep getting updated. I have a feeling right now that it will be monetized to the exact same degree as UX, which again is a little bit unfortunate. No confirmation towards that. that, but UX is just so driven around the microtransaction scene. Though I know it is totally possible to play free-to-play and even stay high up in the leaderboards, the game just really does encourage you to buy, spend. Though there are ways in-game to, of course, receive premium currency without even spending a single cent, which I hope is infused into Dark Road as well. Don't force us to spend our gat-dang money square. Make it so that we can actually play and enjoy the game and get rewarded from doing so. I just hope that whole, like, mentality of, hey, spend to get the best is not in this. It looks like, of course, we do play as young Xehanort as well as Ericus. I also do wonder if those other characters that appeared in that little tease artwork for Dark Road will also come in as party members, depending on certain different missions you'll do as well, as it seems like we're going to be sort of exploring through different Disney worlds. That being said too, I hope they're not all the same Disney worlds that appear in Union Cross, because obviously this little preview picture right here shows us Agrabah, and of course, out of all worlds they could have used to goddamn advertise the gameplay, they choose Agrabah! They choose Agrabah! Bro. 300 and what odd missions? People have spent in Union Cross scouring throughout dang the sands of annoyingness, and you use that world to advertise the gameplay to Dark Road? Oh my god. Oh, Square fucking no. They don't give a rat's ass. But yeah, I do hope the world lineup is going to be different. I'm expecting some of the UX Disney worlds to be in here, but please change it up so that it's not all the same Union Cross maps from all the same Disney worlds and stuff, you know? We do, of course, see Scarlet in another screenshot, which is so nice to see. Of course, it is interesting to see Scarlet in the sort of Union Cross art style. But yeah, Scarlet's there, and I do hope that is going to be a world that will be a little bit explorable, even though it is in the 2D sense. Hopefully, we do get to see a few new Scarlet areas. And also, the Keyblades that Ericus and Xehanort are using in this little gameplay screen right here are actually not the Starlight Keyblades from Kingdom Hearts UX. Though they look like Starlights, and they are obviously some variation of Starlight, it looks like a Starlight Keyblade melded together with the Master Defender Keyblade, which was obviously Ericus's Keyblade. And also, instead of Lux up the top, we also have BP, so another kind of point system. It doesn't look like we're going to be collecting light, though we might be. The point system in this is different. BP. So that right there is the rundown towards Kingdom Hearts Dark Road and sort of my opinion towards it. I am looking forward to it. I will say anything new Kingdom Hearts, even if it is in essence of UX, I gotta say I am looking forward to this. The gameplay does intrigue me, and it does, just generally looking at this picture, looks more inviting, more engaging, and just more interesting than the Union Cross gameplay. So I'm going to remain optimistic. No doubt over the course of the next sort of couple of months we'll get more information towards this, as still at this point the information is very, very surface level. Don't make too many grand assumptions just yet, and wait until we get some more info roll out. Now guys, that's basically it. Leave your opinions and thoughts in the comment section down below. I'm Cynical, hopefully you're having a fantastic day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.